Anya Miller, who has one of arguably the best rise balls in the tournament.
Yeah, Anya Miller, she not only has a good rise ball, but she's able to tunnel that pitch. And we'll talk a little bit about what that means coming in.
And if you're Anya Miller, combat the nerves. There's always going to be some in this situation. You want to get out to a good start.
Absolutely. I think that goes for any pitcher. You know, first pitches of the game, you're really trying to set the tone for the rest of the defense.
Tone set, ground ball to short, over to first in time. Last year, as she takes a called first strike.
We've actually seen Sam Landry's name show up quite a bit. You can see Miller working quick off the pitching rubber.
Swung on and missed, strike three, so 2 quick outs. Ramirez's favorite sports team, the University of Texas. That time could not hold. 2-1. Right back up the middle to Miller. She fields it easily over to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Anya Miller.
Get some solid production in the circle for this team.
You ask Coach for Hermiston, that's one of the things that makes them such a dangerous team in this regional, as that's belted out to center field, but hanging up. Mindset from Washington, they are going after pitches from Levy.
They are, but Levy isn't backing down. She is also going right at them. They have played together. Most of them have played together for 2-3 years. They've won state. They have a goal. They want to advance. They want to take it to the next level.
And that ball low and outside. It was ball for Sewell, taking an extra moment in the batter's box before
kept her stance in the box.
Flared out to right field, but underneath it in time is Zimmerman. She was way back shaded, and you were a pitcher. You probably would have hated batters like me. I took pride in disrupting your rhythm.
So that's why they've put in the timing, the 20-second time.
Swung on and missed on the move. Sewell in underneath the tag. So the number 4 hitter. A pair of flyouts and a walk so far for Mill Creek in this first inning. High in the air, calling for it is Headley in center field. She snags it. So Levy works around a 1-out walk.
Volleyball.
The 0-2. Change-up pulled the string for the strikeout.
Will hold back on that change-up. They'll go just with the speed stuff, but I was ahead. And to me, it's about competing. Go right at them.
Line down the left field line. That ball is going to get down. It is going to get all the way to the fence. Mendoza turning for second. As Mendoza laces that down the left field line.
Love the enthusiasm, and she should be proud of her.
The singing artist as well. The 1-2. Lifted high into left field. Bailey is underneath it, makes the catch. Big opportunity here in the top of the second inning for Oregon, trying to strike first. The 0-2 stays away.
I'm getting the sense that this might be a pitcher's duel, which I love. I'm here for it.
The rubber, so the ball coming from the light into the dark as Brown swings through the offering, throw down to first in time. Brown down on strikes. Megan coached against me back in 2006.
Yes, well, I was at Florida State. To the people that are working in the snacks department.
The 2-2 put in play, slow roller over to first, easy play for Warner. Another 1-2-3 inning. That Miller has worked herself an 0-2 count, make it a strike 3. The 1-1 up and out, 2-1. Oregon's lone base runner came from a 1-out double off of the bat of Camila Mendoza in the second inning. She ended up stranded. Now they have their second base runner on a walk.
Do something so fun.
The 1-2 swung on and missed on the outside corner. Another strikeout for Anya Miller.
After a walk, coming back with a strikeout.
First pitch swinging, popped towards the edge of the infield, underneath it to make the third out. 9 balls so far for Levy as that first pitch blasted out to right field with a snag. That ultimately can be game changers. Another first pitch and a snag. Oh my goodness, Oregon brought the gloves. The payoff. Line down the right field line, but foul.
Swings early in the count as a pitcher that puts pressure on you. Move it off the plate just a little bit.
Chopped back up the middle. Going to sneak through for a base hit. 2-out single off of the bat of Phoebe Banks.
That was a nice at-bat by Banks. Battled all the way. Had a 3-0 count. Fouled a couple off. Did a good job just taking it right back up the middle where it came from. Many of these athletes they play different sports, and I love seeing that. Children play multiple sports.
The 0-2. Swung on a miss, but it gets away. Off and running down the first base line. It hits Love in the back. Banks on her way to third. She is in there safely. Taking off as the ball gets into left field. Throw to home, offline, Washington.
Sure, so at that point, I'm taking a breath. I am breathing out the mistake, and then I'm coming harder at the next pitch.
Bailey drops the bunt, just foul. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Reese Levy works around.
One thing I really appreciate besides the just positive influence of Little League is the fact that these teams get to represent. They're battling here today. I think Miller is going to do all she can to make sure that
Ben North won the Northwest region, or the team from that program, I should say, won the Northwest region in 2023. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Anya Miller.
The ball being put in play.
Tapper over to third. Cowsing gloves it. Strong throw to first. Another out on one here in the top of the 4th inning.
Yeah, she's just locked in and she's going to work. And I think that impresses me the most is the ability at this age.
Off the end of the bat, flared out of play.
Being aggressive on those first pitches, and so Miller has made the adjustment. Okay, well, I'm going to move it off.
Goes upstairs that time. 7th strikeout of the evening for Anya Miller. Another 6 p.m. local time. The loser goes to the elimination bracket. They will have to wait until Monday on ESPN Plus. First pitch lined out to center field. It's going to get down. Anya Miller, a leadoff single.
Out. We've talked a little bit in the first game about having pitchers hit. This is one thing I love about the Little League setup is that everybody in the lineup gets to hit, and so it almost forces pitchers to.
Molly Joel Sewell to the plate. She walked and stole a base in her first plate appearance. That gets away. Miller. Sewell says she plays Little League because it's fun and she gets to play the sport she loves. The 2-1. Down the third baseline, but foul.
For the pitching duel.
I know. I'm watching this play out, and I think of the collegiate game. You and I call a lot of collegiate softball, and it feels like the small ball aspect has gone away at that level. Is that tapped into play to short? No one.
Control of Sewell there on that slap.
We walked uphill both ways.
In the snow, and that's it, but it was all about small ball.
Stolen base, her second of the game, and now Washington in business. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Line back up the middle. Levy knocks it down over to first in time. She did a fantastic job.
Kind of hurt some of those teams.
Line deep center field. That ball is tailing. Caught.
Nice.
There's confusion on the base paths for Washington. Miller going to score. Hung up in between. Sewell is out at third base, but Miller. Not a little hold up here behind the plate.
I want to try to find this out, but I'm thinking 70 to 80% of the people volunteering here are umpires or were, which is interesting, isn't it? They like to stay in the game. Yeah, umpires included, they don't want to change the game.
Let's look at the last play. So there's Miller off the bag. say that replays on scoring runs, they're important. This one cannot be understated because in a 2-run game, as you get to your final.
Miller's really stretching the strike zone. Oregon's going after. They're swinging aggressively.
Change up off the end of the bat. Collected by. Are you working on the outer half of the plate?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. You saw how Miller really got that ball off the plate. She may be a little leery of the power.
And for good reason, that one yoked into left field. Munoz always wears a green ribbon for her grandma. That is her good luck charm.
With the responses on these athlete questionnaires when it comes to who do you look up to the most and what are you grateful for, and many of them have talked about family members and just being so grateful for their moms, dads, and family.
Lifted high and deep, lined just foul. The payoff inside, another strikeout for Anya Miller. She continues to dominate in the circle. She has kept Oregon off the score region. Right now it is Washington leading 2-0, trying to advance to take on Alaska.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't think of one coach that didn't say something about that.
Swung through the pitch. Did Brown a strikeout?
The thing is look good, feel good, look good, feel good, right? And that goes into the mentality of how to be in their zone and to do work. So if that's a pair of sunglasses, if it's a pretty glove, whatever that is, let them do it. If that's what helped them feel good, let them do it.
Ground ball to second base, over to first in time. 1-2-3 inning.
Absolutely, and I think the teaching moment here for Oregon is to be a little bit more patient. Make Miller bring her pitches closer to the zone.
Off the end of the bat to second, Zimmerman to get it over to Brown in time.
That mentality, I love it.
First pitch swinging, belted out to right center field, hanging up. Just caught enough air. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. It is fitting for Anya Miller that she finishes the way she started. Another strikeout. 2-0.
Yeah, Anya Miller did a fantastic job. She was in command of her pitches like we expected to be. You have to give a shout out to Levy, though, for Oregon. She did a phenomenal job, to her credit as well.
Both pitchers bringing the heat here on